I'd like to turn the ceremony over now to Dr. Frank McGlory. Thank you. Let me welcome you all to the College of St. Joseph. It's always a privilege to do that as president of the college, especially when we see new friends here. Let me be the first to congratulate this graduating class from what I know to be, based on my own observations, is very extensive training over these last few weeks. Believe it or not, this is the 5th year in a relationship that's been very special on the part of the college in a relationship with Department of Corrections. This is the fifth year that we've hosted the Academy here on campus, and it's been a delightful experience from our point of view, a very positive relationship over the long haul. From our perspective, speaking about the college specifically, this was a wonderful opportunity for us to support a very important activity occurring in the state. Clearly, living in a democratic society requires that there be certain supports to maintain law and order, and we see that the work that is being done in the Department of Corrections is an excellent and necessary complement to maintaining a safe and secure state, one in which all of us can flourish, grow, and develop. I want to congratulate each one of you as individuals for the work that you did in the Academy and the work that you will do when you go forth back to your correctional facilities. And I would always encourage you to look at that work as something important and special and necessary within the state of Vermont. Having said all of that, to tell you how much we appreciate the education, the training that has gone into each one of you as you've reached this point where you're ready to go into the field and deliver high-quality services within your facilities, the College of St. Joseph has always had a special interest in working closely with the Department of Corrections and particularly with the Training Academy. And to that end, we have designed 2 new programs that we believe will complement the training that you have just completed. Through the work of Dr. Luis Garcia, we've designed an associate and a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. For years, Barry Mulcahy, who directs the program, and I have been talking about ways that we can integrate the training that you're experiencing through the Academy with some of the quality programs that we do here in human services, business, and now in criminal justice. To that end, we've established an articulation agreement that will recognize the training that you've gone through, and not only recognize it as important, but recognizing it as fulfilling what we consider to be the requirements of higher learning. So we have attached a certain number of credits to your training. If you decide to go on, get a college degree, an associate's degree, or a bachelor's degree, we are automatically going to award credits within this college for the training that you've received through the Corrections Academy. The agreement that we have crafted to build this, what we call an articulation agreement between Department of Corrections and the College of St. Joseph, has some very significant components in it. First of all, it recognizes what you've done and assigns credits to it. It also recognizes that within your ranks, there are people that have had different levels of performance. And to reinforce those people that are the high achievers in each graduating class from the Academy, we have set aside special scholarship opportunities for you. If you decide to attend the College of St. Joseph, attend as bona fide full-time students interested in the criminal justice program that we have to offer. So there's layers of scholarships available there. If you look in your programs, you'll see that there's a flyer that represents the offer that we're making to you in terms of the credits that we're giving to you because of this training, the scholarships that would be available to some of you. But that's only the beginning of this relationship. What we see happening here, for any of you that would be interested in pursuing a degree in higher education, that all of the services of the college would come to bear on your interests, that our admissions counselors would work directly with you, provide you the best academic advice they can. Our financial aid services would be at your disposal so that you would understand what kinds of assistance would be available to you if you pursue a college degree. And then these special scholarship awards would be available. When I look at this, I'm thinking, and you've got to expect this from a college president, but let me say, I'd like to believe this is an idea that we embrace across society. In the work that we do, especially in important work that we do, you can see in society an effort to professionalize work. And this is exactly what I've observed within the Department of Corrections. The work is so important that we need to have highly competent people who know how to be responsible, who know how to hold themselves accountable, and go forward as professionals working in the field. This isn't something that just happens automatically because we want it to happen. It's something that happens as the result of comprehensive training, a sense of character development, a transformation that goes on within each one of us. So we move from looking at work simply as an ordinary job into something that is a professional pursuit. And if you look at the department, you see this movement is happening. There's significant resources invested in training, and I think the next step to that is the encouragement of people not only to get the training but to pursue this higher degree so that you can begin this movement to professionalize the work that you do and generate much more significant results. I think this is the movement of society. It's not just happening in Vermont, it's happening across the board, and in fact I think Vermont is leading the way in a certain special way. And I'd like to think this articulation agreement is a very important component of this movement to professionalize the work within the ranks. So, having said that, I want to tell you how much I appreciate the services that you will provide for the state, and not only tell you that, but put some substance behind it with this articulation agreement that has embedded in it not only a recognition of your training as important, significant, and worthy of college credit, but also a recognition that if you're interested in our programs, there would be scholarship assistance available for you based on your performance, and that we would use all of the services of this college to stand behind you and to help you accomplish that educational goal, which we consider to be an important part of everyone's training as they move forward in this new century, this 21st century. So having said that, I'm going to ask the Commissioner to join me at the table where we sign the articulation agreement and to actually move it into implementation. And at the risk of interjecting a little humor, I have an admissions director who's standing at the door ready to sign up each one of you as you leave.